being here with us. You know, it's Personal Development Wednesday. My sweet Stanley. Stanley is here with his beard. Stanley, how are you?
Well, I'm fine.
And your beard?
It's funny that it's looking like you're developing beards.
Can you just imagine? I'm so fun. But it's great to welcome you guys back. Remember, if you're just joining us, it's time for personal development. You need to be mentally strong to cope in this world, especially in Nigeria.
Time to clean your brain.
Time to clean your brain. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome our sage. You know, we call him the sage of wisdom because, you know, his written work is absolutely amazing. And immediately after, we have 5 minutes to enjoy the written word with him. Then we move on to the practicalities of life with living life with Segun Odufua. So you see, Personal Development Wednesday. Mr. Somi Uranta, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
I mean, should I say sage? Welcome. Thank you, guys.
To be here.
Yes, sir. So, words on the marble for us today.
Yes. I'm looking at the extra mile principle. Habit of going the extra mile. It was Raph Waldo Emerson, the sage of Concorde, who says that every act rewards itself. The longer the reward is withheld, the better for you. For compound interest upon compound interest is the rate and usage of the exchange. What am I saying? Extra mile, going the extra mile is the only way for us to own ourselves and own our independence. You have to do something because somebody asked me to do this or do that, and I just do it to the extent that I'm asked to do, and that's all. I'm a slave. For me to own my freedom, I have to go beyond the call of instruction. Put something extra. When you put in that extra thing, that is what holds that person you are rendering the service to a point where he wants to come back and patronize you again, and you give him something extra again. You see, all around nature, it teaches us how to go the extra mile. Look at the farmer, for instance. He will get the soil, the field ready, prepare it, plant his corn or whatever, and then he will water it, nurture it, and do all that. When he gets to a point, nature will take over from him. And at the time of harvest, you realize that every seed of corn planted, you have hundreds and thousands of corn in return for it. That is what extra mile does for you. Going the extra mile in any relationship, whether as a government, as a nation, or a corporation, or individuals, whenever you go the extra mile, you create an opportunity for you to benefit from the law of increasing returns. For example, if you are a worker, an employee, and you just do your job and go the extra mile in putting something extra, even if your boss do not recognize and pay you for what you have done, remember what Emerson said in the beginning, that compound interest upon compound interest will become the rate of exchange. So when you do something good and that thing, the reward didn't come immediately, it enters into the level or the realm of compound interest. So if you are supposed to earn 10 points, it becomes 20, and on and on and on. So it pays for us to look at how to add value to whatever we are doing. Look at, take a farmer who plants cassava. When he plants his cassava, if he harvests the cassava and he sells it the way it is, the amount of money he will make cannot be compared to if he had to process it, adding value to make it gari or starch or whatever you want to do with it. Now, if you go beyond that level, and then that gari now, you now bake it and prepare another thing, maybe soup, and you serve it, you find that you make times 3 of the money you would have made selling it the other way as a crude state, a crude state. Now, that happens to a nation like Nigeria, our country. You discover that our crude oil deposit, we will extract it from the ground. We will give it out to people. We will sell it at that crude state. And that's why we are poor. So for us to change, Nigeria today is said to be the poverty capital of the world. Over 100 million people below the poverty line. And then we are so rich in potentiality alone. Nobody is sure of what to do the next time. But if we begin to learn to add value to what we are doing, to add something extra beyond what is there, our benefits, will be bountiful. That is the point I'm trying to make.
It's a wonderful point. We want to thank you very much, Mr. Somi Uranta.
Thank you.
He'll be here next Wednesday by God's grace
God
to
willing.
give us more words on the marble. But I will never forget, add more, go the extra mile,
Yes.
do
Company.
more. Amazing. We'll be right back after this break. Thank you, my sweet Stanley. We'll be right back after this break with Living Life with Segun Odufa. I told you Wednesday is all about personal development. Don't go.